Hi, how you doing? What's going on? Welcome to the replay. Welcome to Daily Fuel. My name is Bobby. I am the host of this group, Art Fueled Life Quantasy. I like that word, Quantasy. If you don't know what it means quantum odyssey. It's a word that I made up myself. Obviously, if I made it up, I did it myself. So yeah, it's what it means. It means quantum odyssey. Quantum meaning cosmic, the energy, the spiritual, the unknown. Odyssey meaning a journey, but more than a journey, because a journey has a destination. An odyssey is like meandering and forever, it seems. And really, life is a journey that doesn't really have an ending, because there's more after that. So anyway, that's what it means. If you were wondering, and if you were not wondering, that's still what it means. So anyway, welcome to the replay. If you're in the replay, let me know that you are in the replay. Write a hashtag, right? Hashtag Bobby didn't make up hashtags again today. He thinks of it literally as he's saying it. It's like, in this moment, I'm getting to the, hey, if you're in the replay, fuck, I didn't think of hashtags. Again, I probably never will, so let's not even, don't hold your breath on me making up hashtags, is what I'm trying to say. If you're live with me, then you can start commenting. Ray is here. Hi, Ray, you're the first commenter today. So congratulations on that, for whatever that is worth. And Christina is here. Hello, hello, how are you? You didn't see, there's a booby prize for first comment too, so Ray won that today. You didn't win that one. And Roberta's here. Hello, how are you? Nice to see you. Hope you're feeling better. And yeah, so some other people are live, it seems, so you guys can comment whenever you like. I like to hear the comments. It makes a click sound when I'm talking, and I like that. It makes me know that you're here, because I don't look at the screen while I'm doing my spiel. And Kelly's here. Hello, all. Hello, Kelly. Include me and everybody is how I take that to mean. And Kirsten's here, and I am. Thank you, says Roberta. Good. I'm glad. Good. All right, I'm going to start. Let's go. Oh, good. Kelly and Kirsten are here, because I was going to talk about you both today. Actually, you should leave, because I was going to talk about you both today. It was gossip. Horrible, horrible things I was going to say. Nothing happens in a vacuum. Nothing happens in a vacuum. This is a thing that popped in my head the other day when I was talking with my wife, because we talk, and because that's what you do, I suppose, when you're married. And so, I was realizing that things don't happen all by themselves. It's really hard to explain the run-up to this one without telling you. Number two, I don't know why I made it number two. It should probably be number one. But number one is kind of the lead up to number two. So, you know what? I'm just going to get into my three things today. How's that? Here they are. Nothing happens in a vacuum. What the heck does that mean? Here's what I mean. First of all, when you're wanting something in life, when we're trying, right, this is more spiritual than artist speak today. All right, so when we're wanting things and we're like doing our energy work, and maybe you're trying to manifest a specific thing, or maybe you're trying to elevate a part of your life. My friend Landon and I, we talk every week, and we have this expression that we use where we have things in buckets, right? So if you imagine that, like, I have my whole life, and then I got a bunch of buckets, and one bucket is all my money stuff, and another bucket is health stuff, and another bucket is relationships, and then there's mini buckets in each one of those, right? And so there's those kinds of things. You understand what I'm talking about? So maybe you have one of your buckets isn't really full, and you're just like, I need more stuff in my bucket, maybe you need more money, or maybe you want a kind of a relationship, or you want to fix something in a relationship, or or maybe you want better health. So, these are the kinds of things I'm talking about. So you're looking at this bucket, and you're like, I want a better bucket, right? So when we're doing our energy work and we're trying to manifest something in our lives, and I don't like saying trying to manifest, because that's a whole nother ball of wax. Don't try to manifest things. Just allow things to happen. But that's neither here nor there. I'm not going to get into that today. So let's say you're trying to allow things because you're having a hard time, and you're just like, I'm going to calm down and stop being an idiot. about this. I'm just going to relax. So as that bucket starts filling up, it doesn't just fill up all of a sudden, right? It's not like all of a sudden you got this golden bucket and you're like, oh, yay, everything's perfect. Sometimes it does. Sometimes that happens, and that's wonderful. But a lot of times what happens is the universe starts showing you hints in different things. And sometimes there are things that aren't even related to that bucket. So we like to see things in cause and effect. We like to see, I'm going to use money and business as an example for a moment. So I need new clients, say, right? I want to grow this business and I need clients. So I'm going to do what? I'm going to get on the phone, or I'm going to start emailing people, or I'm going to say on social media, hey, who wants to be my client? Things like that is what we think we do. And we think that the cause to effect is going to be, I shout to the world that I want clients, and clients show up. We think that's how it's going to work because the Lamborghini guys say so, and it doesn't really work that way, because what happens is eventually you'll stop shouting that you want something, and you'll start relaxing about it a little bit, and you'll start allowing it to happen, except it doesn't always just happen. Sometimes you start seeing this is number one. Finally, I'm getting into it. I figured out my run up. We start seeing hints. The universe starts hinting that it's coming. Just chill out. You're doing good. Keep relaxing about this. You're getting the stuff. But we're going to show you this first, right? For some reason, the universe likes to show me numbers on the clock before it shows me the thing I actually asked for. So I start seeing 3-3 everywhere, and these 3-3s are in my life an indicator that I'm on the right path, that I'm doing the right thing, that I'm heading in the direction that I actually want to be heading in. When I don't see the 3-3s, when I don't see the numbers, that is kind of an indicator to me to chill out. I'll even notice, like, I'll look over at the clock and I see something 3-4, and I'm like, I missed it. Sometimes I'll be like, close enough. But sometimes I'll think, I'm just this off today. I'm just feeling a little bit this off. I'm feeling like I'm trying just this much too much. I need to chill out just a little bit more and allow it to start manifesting, rather than forcing it and trying to figure out how to make it manifest. And it doesn't have to just be numbers. It can be lots of things. For me, numbers are an evident, obvious one, but it could be just other people showing up in your life. You get a phone call from somebody you haven't heard from in a long time, or things like that. You could see things out in the world. You could sometimes when I'm really thinking about the car that I want, when I know that another thing besides the 33 is I'll start seeing the kind of car that I want often. Like, it'll just I'll walk out to take the garbage out, and a freaking Jaguar will go down the street, and I'm like, okay, because I really want a Camaro and a Jaguar. I want both of those cars, and so here comes this beautiful Jaguar coming down the street, and I'm just like, okay, I'm having a good day. I am on the right track. Abraham Hicks says that animals might get playful in front of you. So when I'm in the kitchen in the morning making coffee and stuff like that, I'm always paying attention to what's going outside the window, because sometimes a squirrel will come right up to the window and be like, oh, hello, and it's like, oh, hello, squirrel, thanks for telling me I'm on the right track today. So look for these hints and don't discount them as nothing, because they're the universe telling you you're doing good. Keep going. Keep doing the thing. So that's number one. I had nothing to say for the run up to this until I started talking and things came out of my face. So number two is what I was really getting at with the title of this, is that nothing happens in a vacuum. Because remember what I was just saying about the buckets, that we have, like the money bucket and the health bucket and the relationship bucket, and there's some others we talk about. I can't think of them right now, right? But those are like the three really big ones, that we all have. But sometimes what happens is you're focused on this one bucket, and all of a sudden you realize this other bucket is just awesome. Like, things in this bucket are just like amazing. Not just good, not just okay, not just fine, but like, wow, this is great. It's like you really want this relationship in your life, and then all of a sudden it's like you get this amazing client and the money is just flowing in bigger than usual, and you're like, well, that's great, obviously. I'm not going to be like, oh, I didn't want that. But it's like, this was the thing I asked for. And this is what I meant by nothing happens in a vacuum, is that this bucket doesn't exist all by itself. They're all connected. This bucket's connected to this bucket, and this bucket's connected to this bucket. In fact, there really aren't any buckets. It's just energy. It's one energy signal that we're sending out, and it's what we're allowing ourselves to recognize in the in the reception of it. It's like, what are we seeing? I'm sending out this energy, and I'm allowing myself to see this energy reflected back at me in this amazing thing over here. But it gets so hot in here at this time. Like, it is just, wow, is it hot in here? And anyway, so right, it's like, if you're noticing that one of these buckets in your life is just going off the charts amazingness, that doesn't mean, and don't like turn around at this other bucket and be like, how come that other bucket sucks? No, they're all the same bucket. There's only one bucket. There's no buckets. Forget the buckets. It's all energy, and your energy is obviously great. Now just relax a little bit more. Just try to take your focus off this bucket that you think is empty and try to forget it. Just try to forget it. Man, I'll never forget when I was a kid. When I was in high school, I couldn't understand, like how some people had girlfriends and stuff, and it was just like, I'd see guys who just like every week they were going out with a different girl, and I couldn't get a girl to look at me. But God forbid I would say boo to a girl, so it's not like I was like asking them out and they were saying no. I was just like walking around like this, it's like I had my books and I was like walking around, that was me in high school. I outgrew that, in case you can't tell. But in high school, that's what I was like. And my mother would just be like, you gotta just stop thinking about it so much. You just chill out about it, And I'd be like, it's easy, But because I was in high school and we were brats. But once I did, I can remember being in college and just deciding, like, I'm just not gonna care about this as much anymore. And then all of a sudden, it was like, bam, bam, bam. They're just popping up everywhere. And then I met my wife, and so it was like, it just became, all of a sudden, it just became easy because I just stopped trying so hard. Oh, we try so hard to fill this bucket that doesn't exist because we think that this is everything, and it's not. It doesn't even exist. And it doesn't exist in a vacuum because this bucket that you think is empty is connected to this bucket, which is abundantly full. They're the same thing, but we think that they're separated. That would have been the end of this, except for Kelly and Kirsten had to chime in on my post, and they said something like this. I'm going to use one of them put this quote, but they both said the same thing. Nothing happens when no expression is allowed, meaning that they kind of flipped it around, that you are in a vacuum, separating yourself from the world or from your heart or from your existence, whatever, right? And so now, like, you're not creating anymore. You're not expressing yourself anymore. You're sequestering yourself. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. I didn't think of it that way, but I suppose that title could mean that as well. So let's talk about that. That's number 3. Don't do that. So there, we're done. Okay, so the idea is that, it's another example of when this thing happens, then I'll do this. I'm closing myself off because I don't feel the inspiration. When I get the inspiration, then I'll create again. Or, I'm gonna be so upset about this bucket being empty until it fills up. When it's full, then I'll be happy. It doesn't work that way, and we can't close ourselves off in a bubble or in a vacuum, right? And sequester ourselves from the world and expect anything to change outside of us, because it has to change inside first. That's where the change happens. When we change inside, it gets reflected back from the outside. So we must create, we must express, and we must do it now, and we must do it first. So thank you to you two guys for sharing that bit of wisdom with us. Let's go to the comments and see what we got. Whew. It's hot. Holy cows! It's the warmth is here. Tuesday, yes it is, and Robin's giving me water. Oh, I could use a piece of watermelon right now. Summer melon, thank you. Yeah, that's great. Appreciate it. I can see your comments, Amy. Is Amy here? Amy's here. I see Amy's comments. Wow, it's late by you. I'm like an hour later than usual, and you're still here. Robin, sometimes you can't see my comments. This is the first of your comments that I see. Are there more? Why don't you do a live outside? Yes. Yeah, oh, wait, that's later. There's a hashtag comment that I don't see. Look at that. Yeah, wow, it's not here, Amy. I see it here. Hashtag sleep live apologies. So I can't read this. Sorry. Anyway, I don't know why. That's weird. Can you see my comments? See, there's this big comment that says, can you see my comments? I cannot see them. I don't know why. Amy, I think it might be because you're putting those things in the front. I don't know why. Robin does that, and I can see. You know what? I don't know. I don't know. Trying is lying, says Wayne Dyer. Trying is lying. Yeah. We can't try, right? That's what you mean, is we can't try to get anything done. We can't be trying, because trying is trying to fit a square peg in a round hole. It just doesn't work. Trying is using the energy of our three-dimensional human experience beings rather than ourselves, our bigness part. That's what we should be using. Don't try. Amy, yeah. I really like this bucket metaphor, says Christina. Cool. Feel free to use it if you like it. I can see your, yeah. All right. Amy. All right. I don't see any more Amy comments. All right. So why don't you do a live outside? That's the next one that I see. We'll see if I see that. Kelly. Oh, here we go. An essay. Thank you, Kelly. I've got this project that's brewing, but backburnered for a while now, and one specific aspect of it kept calling me and kept being ignored. But today, after some catharsis and desire to break the pattern, I gave into the prompting and started my crafting. I don't feel 1,000% myself, but I feel a whole lot better than I did before I followed that prompt from source to just lose myself in crafting, tinkering, imagining, and allowing. So you had, you've been feeling this call to work on something, and you've been sort of resisting it. Like, nah, it's not time. I'm not ready. It's not good. I can't do it. And when you give into it and you just do it, it feels better, right? Yeah. And I don't know how to swing that around to my point, but I have this project that's brewing. All right. Well, good. I'm glad. That's the right thing to do. Oh, I never thought of the signs as a gauge or a meter of alignment. Yeah, the signs are a gauge and a meter of alignment. I like that, right? So how aligned are you? The signs are that. They could also be a sign to call you back, right? Think about, have you ever heard this before? You probably have. But an airplane, when you get on an airplane and you're going from like one city to another city, right? Airport to airport. The airplane that you're in is off course like 99% of the time. Did you know that? It's off course most of the flight. In fact, the entire flight is just the pilot adjusting the freaking course. And not anymore, because now they have autopilot and whatever. It just flies itself, I suppose. But anyway, and just go with this, pretend, right? And this is what I mean. It's like the one airport is here and the other airport is here, and the plane is flying in that direction, except it keeps veering this way. The wind pushes it. They have to correct it and bring it back this way. And they're never going like in the opposite direction or anything like that. But they're constantly just kind of adjusting, and boop, you land, right? And that's how it works. Even when you're driving a car, it's kind of like that. You're not driving straight down the middle of the lane. Sometimes you're on this side of the lane, sometimes you're on that side of the lane. Sometimes you missed your turn, you got to make a U-E and go back, things like that. So we're constantly adjusting and recalibrating. And sometimes the signs are just like, hey, you're doing great. They're cheerleaders, you're doing great, keep going. And sometimes they're just like, hey, look over here. Readjust in this direction. So you have to feel which one it is. They don't tell you. You have to feel it. Donna's here. Hi, Donna. This is starting to happen to me. The hints, I mean. I'm seeing the number 1 everywhere. Yeah, it's telling you that you're on the right track, or it's telling you that sometimes they can just be a reminder. Like maybe you're veering off course. Maybe you're starting to allow your thoughts to meander in the wrong direction, and then you see the 1, and it just brings you right back. So it could be that. 33 is the number of the master teacher that you are, Bobby. Is 33 the number of a master teacher? That's pretty awesome to hear. I didn't know that. Thank you, Kelly. I appreciate that. Christina, every time I have doubt about where I am in life, I see 1111 and it lets me know that I'm okay. Yeah, see? And also, here's the other thing about these signs, these numbers. They're also what you believe they are. So if you start to believe that something is it, and it's basically you're asking, show me this thing so that I know that I'm okay, and the universe will keep showing it to you, and you will keep seeing it. You will be more attuned to it, and it's a way of both telling you that it's okay, to reassure you, and also to say, like, hey, stay on track, keep up here. You're doing good. Don't go that way. Stay right. That's what it's telling you. That's how it is. That's what they say. Bobby's face is flying again. Right? There was a bee that used to visit my container garden at the same time every day for the entire season. That's wild. That's really cool. I like stuff like that. You can tell time by a bee. That's pretty cool. See, I like signs like that. We were talking about the animals, right? The squirrel in my window. Sometimes the blue jays land on my deck, and they're so pretty. Or the robins and stuff. But yeah, it's like insects too. The same thing. Anything that the universe can use to get your attention, it will use. It's up to us to pay attention. When I don't, Kelly says, when I don't see the signs, I know I'm in trouble. Yeah, because when we're way off course, now we can't see the signs at all. You can't see the signs for the exit on the highway when you've gone off the highway into the ditch, down the dirt road, through the forest, down by the beach. You can't see the highway signs anymore. You got to find your way back. And we do that. We feel our way back. You can always get back, but you got to get back. Where'd you go? When I don't see the signs, I know I'm in trouble. Let me pause you right there. You're not in trouble. It just means you took a day trip and a veer off. You went to the beach. Is the beach bad? No. But you were on the highway to go to, the store, wherever you were going, right? But you decided to go to the beach for a little while. Okay. Well, now you're at the beach and you're like, oh, I'm here and I'm doing stuff and this is good and it's not exactly what I wanted, blah, 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 blah. And then all of a sudden you realize I don't see the signs for the place I was going anymore. And so what do? If we literally got off the highway to go to the beach, we wouldn't expect to see the signs for the place we were going anymore. We would expect to see the beach. And then when we wanted to go to the place, when we realized, gee, it's getting late, I really got to get to that place, we'd go back to the highway, get on the highway, look for the signs, and go to the place. But what do we do when we do this in real life? We veer off the road, we go to the beach or wherever, and then we go, oh my God, I don't see the signs anymore. Where are they? I suck. My life is crap, and I am a terrible person. And what am I doing? I can't even adult, right? That's what we do. We just you persecute me now, basically. Silly. Well, that was the first sentence of this. I need a breath. When I don't see that magic conversation taking place with the universe through synchronicities, numbers, songs, whatever, if I'm not seeing the signs, I feel like I'm waiting for them when I really need to take action when really I need to take action and watch the signs for confirmation or redirection. Yeah, you need to get your butt off the beach, into the car, back to the highway, and the signs will be there. That's all you got to do. Look to see if I'm missing Amy again. I don't see Amy in here. All right, that was the last one. All right, let's see what we got. Ray, so the squirrels playing chicken on the road in front of me yesterday was a sign? Crap, glad they all survived. Yeah, there was a sign, right? It was a sign. Kirsten, it's hot because you're on fire. Ha! Thank you. Great. The non-existent bucket list. Yes. Yeah, the buckets don't exist. They're not real. But we feel like they're real. We feel like money and health and relationships and whatever else. There's more. We feel like they're separate things, you know? Well, in order to get money, I need somebody to pay me something. And in order to have this relationship, I need to meet somebody interesting. And in order to get health, I need to take better care of myself. Clearly, they are all different causes and effects. No, that's just how they work. That's how they work. That's not why they work. Why do they work? Because the energy is on point. That's it. Though the energy's on point, they all work. The energy's off point, well, I have less resistance with this one, so this one's still working. I have more resistance with this topic in my brain, and so this one's not working. But now I'm kind of loosening up. I'm relaxing a bit, and I'm lessening the resistance on this bucket over here so that I can see it filling up, and then all of a sudden this bucket over here is goes. Why? Because it has less resistance to begin with, and your energy's getting better. So that's the sign. It's like you're waiting for this one to fill up, and this one goes. I didn't ask for that. No, but your energy is on point now, and you have no resistance over here. So this one just fills up, and it's overflowing. It's going everywhere. You're like, I don't need all that. I need it over here. Fuck! I need it over here. And now we get mad, and we have more resistance, and it goes down, and we can't understand why. This is why. Just keep doing what you're doing. This one going up is a sign that that one's about to go up. Don't get mad that that one's going up and that one's not. Get happy that that one's going up and this one will next. That's what we did. Get happy that the one you want is next. There you go. There is no out there. There is no there, right? We're not going anywhere. We're not finishing anything. We're not accomplishing anything. We're never done, right? You finish that grand painting, right? Oh my God, look at this amazing painting. This is the greatest painting I've ever made. I guess there's no reason to wake up tomorrow because I'll never do this again. No, you're going to wake up and do another one, you know, or another whatever, you know? So the bucket's always full. The bucket of source love and support. But we are trying to fill the ego bucket, which wants the other stuff like earthly satisfaction and human wants and needs. Okay. Okay. When I hear somebody say the earthly stuff, earthly satisfaction, human wants and needs, it almost sounds like they're not important. And I think that they are important because if they weren't important, then why the hell would we even come here? We were already in source energy land with everything that we want. So why did we decide to come on a human adventure? You know, so I don't know that you meant it that way, but that's how I read it. You know, that these human wants and needs aren't important, and we should all just be monks living on the top of a mountain in one robe that smells bad because we have no laundry machine. And you know what I'm saying? It's like, no, we want the stuff. So yes, there is no bucket because we are spiritual beings putting out energy and it's reflecting back to us from the universe, except we divvy it up in our human brains as this thing over here and this thing over here and this thing over here because we see cause and effect. Money comes from my job or from clients or from the rich person that left it to me or the lottery or the whatever, right? Health comes from taking better care of myself and eating right and exercising and going to the doctor and doing this and doing that. And relationships come from, taking care of myself and meeting people and going out and being sociable and blah, 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 right? We think that we have to do these things in order for these things to happen. If I don't have a job, I'll never get money, we think, you know? And so because we believe that, that's the way it is. But it's energy that we're putting out there that comes back to us, and we divide it into these buckets. So, yeah. So the bucket's always full. The buckets don't exist. The energy is always coming out of us, except that we put resistance in categories where it's like, I have resistance to this. This one is annoying to me. This one's easy. This one's easy. So when I relax and the energy starts flowing out of me, it reflects back to me. And the first place it's going to reflect back to me to show me that I'm doing great is the one that has the least resistance. Oh, this one sucks. This one's easy. Just fills up. Look, you're making me break my house explaining this. We must. We must do it now. We must do it first. I love this quote. I think one of you guys said it. I'm not sure that I can take credit for that one, but I will. Donna, it's bloody cold here. I will send you some coolness. Thank you. Yeah. What is this? This guy got bitten by his friend's python in Australia. Again, with the Australia things. I should have known more about that story before I mentioned it. Anyway, Ego Bucket has a hole in it. Hey, Victoria's here. Hi. 2 days in a row. Nice. Look at me. Hi, Bobby. Hi, everybody. Hi. And did I skip? It's not because it's hot because you're on fire. Yeah, look. Then Amy said, after Kirsten said earlier, it's hot because you're on fire. After that, Amy said, why don't you do a live outside? And that one doesn't show up. I don't know why Amy's things aren't showing up. That's very disturbing to me. I'm sorry, Amy. I don't know why. But why don't I do a live outside? Because I have everything just permanently set right here. I don't have to. The stuff that I have to do this is a lot, and to do it outside, you know what I could do? I could just do like a special live outside with my phone, but I don't want to. So that's what. That's really why I don't want to. Kelly, when I need support and guidance, I see Cardinals and Blue Jays. That's nice. When I need to self-nurture, it's turtles and bears. Interesting. So you've identified different animals that will that you can either look for to know you're on a certain track, or that you can ask for to get a signal, or when you see, they signify to you, hey, Kelly, do this, right? Is that what you're saying? That's really cool. I like that. Numbers, symbols. I wrote a poem about that. So many relationships built with so many aspects of the universe just by watching and intuitively feeling into the signs. Nice. Very nice. I like that. Victoria, I get spiders. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, no, I know that about you, but it is cool. Hang on a second. I need some more. I'm talking and trying to drink at the same time. I wish I was one of those ventriloquists. I swear to God, if I could do that, I would just drink and keep talking. I'm cracking myself. I had such a weird. I had a hard day today. I'm going to be honest with you. I had a hard day. I was in a bad mood earlier, and this is like a release of energy. It's like I started the thing and I immediately was just like, oh, it's so hot. But I think I'm like releasing nervous energy. I still have not taken a sip. I'm gonna. Oh my God, this is so funny. I'm gonna do a spit take if I try to. I need some water though, man. I was really nervous I was going to do a spit take there. Wow. Oh my God. I get spiders. Okay. Damn. You know, doing this is this is why I do this. You could think I do it for you. I don't. I do it for me because this is like I get such a rush from this. Man, I needed this today. I get spiders. When I'm living unconsciously, spiders get in my face and try to get me back on track. I appreciate the sentiment, but spiders are not subtle. LOL. Wow, am I glad I don't have that signal. I like spiders. I'm fine with them. They don't bother me or anything like that, but I don't need them in my face. I was sitting here, because this is my desk. I'm standing right now, but I sit at this desk most of the time. And I was sitting here working the other day, and not the other day, a couple weeks ago, and all of a sudden I saw a blurry thing in my face, and I was like, and I just leaned back to like try to focus on this thing right in my face, and it was a spider that came down from the ceiling on a thing, and was like right here, and it was not pleasant. I didn't enjoy that. Don't worry, be happy. Well, that's really good advice, it's really good advice. It's hard when you're focused on that one bucket, but when you see the other bucket fill up, they don't exist, but when you see the other bucket fill up, take it as a sign that the bucket that you're trying to fill up is going to fill up. Happy, happy, happy. I wonder how you say that. I know how I read it, but I wonder how you say it. Roberta, we decided to come to expand the universe, according to Abraham. It's supposed to be fun. Yeah, right. So Abraham Hicks, right? I like this, and I've said this before. We are spiritual beings having a human adventure, but we're spiritual beings, eternal, forever, and everything is perfect in Source Energy Land, and this is the amusement park, right? I got my amusement park pants on today, and which is why it's hot. And it's like I'm here at the amusement park, and when you get to the amusement park and the ride that you wanted to go on was closed for maintenance, do you stand at the gate and cry for 8 hours? I really wanted to go on this ride. I'm just going to cry and the whole day is ruined. Or do you just go on a different ride? You just go on a different ride. You just like, oh, that's closed. Okay, well, that sucks. But these other rides are open and I can go have fun on them. And then you go on that one and you go on that one and you go on that one. And the next thing you know, they finished the maintenance and you can go, but you didn't need to spend the whole day whining and crying about how that one ride was closed and the whole day is ruined. You don't have to do that. You can do something else. Those are buckets, by the way. All right. Crimson, I'm late. I was swimming. Like literally swimming? You were in the pool? That's cool. I will catch the replay for sure. It was a good one. It's better now that you're here. I'll tell you that. Thanks for coming. It's so fun to watch you crack yourself up. It's fun to do it. And I have to tell you, I wouldn't do it if I didn't feel comfortable doing it. I don't have this desire or feel this need to make this like some perfect production where I'm stoic and whatnot. But I'm just like, this is me. I just be me on this show. Wow, I came at the right time. Okay, I guess you saw me laughing. Universe, please help Bobby. He needs to learn how to drink again. Oh, man. Yep. Like I said, spiders are definitely not subtle. LOL, they're pretty snarky, too. Yeah. Hey, Trevor's here. What's up, buddy? Hello. We'll have to watch the replay. I'm late. That's okay. Trevor is here, and it's you guys are hang on, why don't you see? I want to see if Robin did another one. I'm sorry, not Robin, Amy, and she did. Amy, trying a comment without stars at the beginning. No, it did not show up. If you're still here, sorry. And then another one. No. Yep. Wow, I've been ghosted. No one can see my comments. Even on Facebook they can't see them, because I can see them on Facebook. But that comment these two that I just read are not here. That's really interesting. I wonder if you can turn off, the link that you click for Ecamm. I wonder if you can like delete that app from your Facebook settings and then click the link again. I'll look and see how to do that, and I'll send you a message with instructions. Give that a try. I'm wondering if your settings got so messed up that now it just doesn't show you at all. Sometimes it's like one of those things where this just isn't working, so you turn it off and you turn it back on again, and it works. I don't know why that works, but it works. Anyway. There's a all right, I'll have to check that out. I don't know what that is. When your favorite ride is closed, don't worry, be happy. Yeah. Anyway, that's it. Roberta has the last comment as of this moment, which means she has she's the leader for the booby prize today. But I'm sure the booby comments are gonna start flying in a second now. Well, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me today and watching me fall apart laughing. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, an Ecamm glitch. Exactly, Trevor. I think that's what it could be. But she's saying like people can't even see it on Facebook. Like nobody can see my lives. Your comments. I don't know. Can anybody confirm for me that you can see them on Facebook? I guess I can confirm because I'm looking at Facebook. Forget it. I don't know what I'm asking. All right. Uh-oh, I'm the booby. No, you're not the booby. You get the booby prize. And then Amy says booby comment. There you go. And Donna, oh, booby is mine. Booby. I see them. Okay, Ray, thank you. Appreciate that. Replies to Amy are not seen either. Replies to Amy are not seen either. By me in Ecamm or on Facebook? I'm guessing just by me. I saw her comments. Okay, great. I can see them. Great. Okay, wonderful. Thanks, guys. So we're back to Roberta. No. Oh, here. I re-entered. Look at that. Haha. You're smart. There you are. Welcome back. Guys, we're going to start over so that Amy can participate. What is it, like 2 o'clock in the morning there? Why are you awake? Anyway, I'm glad that you're here, though. So anyway, guys, Amy has the booby prize, and I'm going to split. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. This one was a lot of fun. Amy, you get the booby prize now, no matter what. Okay, how's that? You deserve it. For invisible comments. How's that one? All right, guys, have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow. All right, not you, Donna. You have a nice day. And a good night. You get both. Bye.